Welcome to Maxim.com. We are here at Bar 29 in New York City with America Olivo. Did I pronounce that correctly?
Yes, you did.
Good.
Congratulations. You are one in a million.
She is the star of the new movie Bitch Slap, which is the greatest title of all time. What was your reaction when you saw that script come across your desk?
And I was like sitting at my desk on one of those days, like, what is my career turning into? What am I going to do next? And I get this random call, and it's always that too good to be true moment where it's like you leave one gig and the director calls you offering you a gig for, you know, some film that's going to go into production like tomorrow. And I'm like, yeah, whatever. He's like, it's the most amazing character ever. You're never going to get a chance to play something like this ever in your life. You're never going to be able to do the things that you're going to be able to do in this script. I guarantee it in your career. I get on my email and the attachment is a bitch slap. I'm like, holy, go meet him in where? Chatsworth for bitch slap? This is porn. So I go from getting off of a soap to doing porn. This is great. And I actually considered it. I opened up, I was like, okay, porn. Let me see. How bad is it? No, then I read the 20 pages and I was totally into it. I was like, he's like, if you get it after 20 pages, like race down and meet us. And I did. I was like reading at a friend driving a car. I was like reading it on the way. And I'm like, this is the most amazing thing.
I have to say, I really liked the little nod to Gary Oldman in The Professional.
Thank you for noticing.
Popping the pill. Although Gary doesn't fondle himself quite as overtly, but...
Well, I couldn't just rip it off completely. And Gary doesn't have quite the cleavage.
That's true. He doesn't
and
have
the push-up bra.
Yeah. Now, is it true that your actual scar tissue was helpful in you getting the role?
Yeah. Yeah. I had come off of this other film that we shot out in California. It's like on the borderline of Nevada. It's out in the desert. It was an intense shoot. I went into my doctor after that shoot and showed my wounds, and my doctor thought that I was an abused woman and like wanted to put me into like shelter. And so it was just starting to heal from that when I did the General Hospital gig, and then the bitch slap thing came in and they said, are you a goer? Like, are you gonna bitch and complain, or are you gonna go for it? And I'm like, and I pull up my pants and I'm like, anybody want to count scars? The person who wins me over with scars though is Zoe Bell, our fight stunt coordinator in Bitch Slap. She actually like really made me feel like scars are cool on chicks. I'm like, I like scars on
so
me
are you now anxious now to do more stunt work? Do you want to push it
more
even
scars.
further? You want more scars?
I'm trying to avoid the face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The face you don't want to.
Yeah, I'd like them to be like cool scars.
Now, is it true that you actually went to Juilliard, right?
I went there as an opera singer, and did opera theater. There was no training in bitch slapping.
I read a story. I don't know if this is true. Is it true that one of your teachers at Juilliard insisted that you lose your virginity? Is this true? I read this in an interview. I don't know if it was been attributed to you. I don't know if it's true, but they basically said that you wouldn't know love until you lost your virginity. Is that true?
It is, but I'm just so I'm so.
Your reaction, I thought it was made up. I thought
I'm such a big mouth. When the hell would I have mentioned that?
So that's a true story.
Not everything you read on the internet is not true.
Wow. See, there you go.
See, our training in opera is very much based on you're given these like songs as you're spiritually ready for them. And I'd pull out these kind of salacious pieces every now and then and kind of put them under her nose, and she'd be like, oh, no, you're not ready yet. And then blatantly at some point she's like, you're still a virgin, honey. You don't sing that until you're not a virgin anymore. You come back, you tell me when you're ready to sing that. You have to not only have lost your virginity, but you have to have your heart broken, and you have to have this and this and this. Then maybe you'll be ready for that. And I was like, no, I've watched enough movies and I've heard enough people. I know what it's like. But now being a bit older, I totally get what she means, because I reapproached that material, and I'm like, oh.
Have you ever judged a man by what he orders to drink?
Yes.
Okay. Now, what's the absolute deal breaker?
Obviously, there's the one deal breaker would be the big guzzle, kunk, and then the next, before you even started your conversation,
right,
would be not a good sign. And then the other could be like the very particular kind of sipping where you're like, where someone just feels a little bit more effete than you are, and that can be a little odd, a little too metrosexual for my taste.
Okay.
Kind of like a man.
Yeah. So no umbrellas and fruit. Pretty much,
umbrellas, unless they call it out, unless they're like, look, I like my fruity drinks. Like, shut up.
Yeah.
then
Wow.
then I'm okay with it.
So,
but if
alright,
it's like a
that's good.
nonchalant, like, yes, I'll have like the blue Hawaiian, sure. Can you make that blended, please, in 2 umbrellas? Thanks. There's a lot to be learned from Bitch Slap. Everybody should see it over the age of 18 and under the age of 70, probably. Hi, my name is America Olivo, and you're watching Maxim.com.